pollinators in our show today. And here we have what is truly a gorgeous plant, because you can see from top to bottom, it really is one that people are going to be talking about. This is the pink desert rose. It's $24.95 today. It is 38% off, as we were explaining. We're having amazing deals on our plants today. But this is, again, a full to part sun. You're looking at those blooms. It absolutely needs to catch the light. That's what it needs. Especially it needs to eat. Under 500 of these left. Again, people are loving all that Leaf and Petal has to offer today. So we wanted to let you know, again, this is brand new. If you don't believe me when I say that things are moving so quickly, this is a brand new addition to our Leaf and Petal stock here at HSN. So limited. Full to part sun is what it needs. What an excellent plant, because not only is it great outside, but this is a great house plant.
Yes, it is. Okay, Emily, I'm gonna tell you something right now, and I'm telling all of you this. I am a desert rose addict, okay? So I collect them. They come in all kinds of beautiful colors. I have them in deep reds. I have them in purples. I have about 15 different varieties, all right? I'm gonna tell you, better watch yourself, because once you fall in love with the desert rose, you are going to hunt them down and just fall in love. So the first,
don't hunt. You know where to find them.
Oh yes,
right now.
Of course. Yes. And this is a really special one.
Yeah.
This is a really special one because you can see we've got a bicolor pink flower on this. Now, I'm gonna not try to overwhelm you because, as you can clearly see, I'm super passionate about my desert rose. But not only are the blooms beautiful, and not only do they bring in pollinators, but these are about the lowest maintenance plants ever. They are super drought tolerant. They're kind of part of the succulent family, to where if you're gonna go away for a weekend or maybe even a week, you're not gonna have to worry about whether or not this guy can handle it. Now, it will not winter outside. So if you are up in those northern, states of the country, you're gonna wanna put it in a container and you're gonna bring it in the house. Don't worry, it'll still bloom inside the house. But I'm gonna teach you something about desert roses real quick. So this trunk, by the way, it's actually called a caudex. And the caudex almost has like that bonsai look to it.
It sure does.
Right? And it's always gonna have these pretty, kind of glossy leaves on them. But we have found in the industry that sometimes the caudex itself is even more attractive than the beautiful blooms. Sometimes they look like a woman's body, and they've got arms, sometimes like an octopus.
Yes.
I know, right? That va-va-voom, right? But it's super low maintenance, it's drought tolerant, and it's an ideal patio plant. And in the warm months, you're gonna put it outside. But look at those beautiful colors. And you guys, the flowers, they last for months.
Oh my gosh.
See the caudex, look at the caudex on the, on the ones on the right. You can see how they get really ornate and beautiful. I know you guys think I'm weird, okay?
No,
but I'm
absolutely not.
You are
You're
going
in good
to
company.
fall. Yes, my gardening girls, we are weirdos, aren't we? In the best of ways, yes. So just remember, if you want to be a gardener and you're like, gosh, I just don't have enough time, please get this home. Put it outside when it's nice and warm. It's definitely going to be bringing in those pollinators, the butterflies, the hummingbirds, the bees. But when it gets cold, bring it inside. It'll continue to bloom. You're gonna love it. You're gonna fall in love. And when you continue to see desert roses, you're gonna understand, like, oh yeah, I know all about this now. I do love that bonsai look. Isn't it so cool?
Yes. Oh, what was it that you were just saying? I'm sorry, Pat. Our producer was just talking to me in my ear. Oh, okay, so we've just added about 500. So in case you're like, oh my gosh, I can't, we need a little bit more of this, because obviously it's very popular. It's Carrie's favorite. She loves it so much.
Yes.
So we have just under 900 of these left. So don't miss out on an opportunity. Under 1,000 still means there are under 1,000 for everyone in the country. And now that it's about, let's say, 9:30 here on the East Coast, folks are waking up on the West Coast, and they're going to be cashing in on some great deals. Again, this is 38% off today, the Desert Rose.
Yes.
And it's a pink, gorgeous color.
It
Again,
is.
great for pollinators, wonderful house plant. So if this is a gift that you'd like to give, really, talk about a showstopper.
No doubt.
This is what you'd end up giving somebody that you love.
Yeah, and
How
this
amazing.
is what's being sent to you. This is a nice big 6-inch pot.
Yeah.
And trust me, I know so much. This is a fantastic price. A wonderful price for such a great healthy plant. So get this home, put it in a container, give it some space to grow because it's going to get big eventually. Not too big, right? This is probably going to be like second year. The biggest one I have, and it's, you know, I think it's the biggest one on planet Earth. I'm telling you it is.
Yeah.
It only gets, you know, about this big. So if you don't want to have to transplant it, just put it in a nice big container, give it some water, doesn't need too much, and use that bloom boosting fertilizer by Leaf and Petal.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, but when we return, again, if you are just joining us, we have plants